Sheikh Yusuf, what do you think about this foolish, improper activities of certain people burning the Quran in the States? How did you guys react to it? And especially when they think that they have burned the Quran.
I was there in September in Florida when this Terry Jones wanted to burn the Quran. And Sheikh Musri, who is the Orlando Sheikh, you know, he went to speak to him. And he heard me several times. I gave the speech right in front of the Sheikh, saying to the people, if they want to burn it, let's give them the Musahaf, which are damaged. These are the books which are having damage in them, pages are missing, children have written in them, and so on. These are supposed to be destroyed according to Islamic law anyway. And how is the best way to do it? Throw them in the ditch? No. Throw them in the garbage? No. The best way is...
But obviously,
and I said, let's send him a whole truckload. You want to burn them up, and then you can deal with the environmental people. And he calmed down after that. But then he fired up again when he wasn't getting attention.
Because he's coming from a point of view where he thought that he can disgrace the Quran, he can get rid of the Quran. The fact that such an ignorant person does not know that the Quran is not just written in books. There are tens of millions of Muslims worldwide who have memorized and maintained the Quran by the heart. And that's why with the new Furqan that they made up in the States and distributed in many areas for free, it's not helping, because basically if there is the least error in any copy of the Quran anywhere, it can be detected by a child simply, and the Quran will be taken away, and the whole package of the copies of the Quran which have a little mistake or error, even in a vowel.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
You said even a child? My granddaughter lives in Medina now, alhamdulillah, with my daughter and her husband, you know. So she's hearing the pure Arabic there from him. He's studying this, you know. So I'm riding in the car with her one day. You know, she's little. She's very small, in the infant seat, you know. Maybe 3 years old at that time. And I was reciting Surah Fajr. And I feel like, you know, this is my granddaughter. I taught my daughter. I taught everybody. So I'm going to teach her. When I got done, she looks over at me. She says, I don't do English. I said, what? Because the way I recited it wasn't pure enough. Had mistakes in it. She didn't accept it. And this is my own granddaughter. You're right.
So, inshallah, hopefully, one day these people will come to recognize the truth.
Yes.
And recognize that the word of God cannot be simply burned.
No.
And there is only one way to deal with it, which is read it, understand it, and believe in it.
That's true.
Okay.
Well, one of the things we used to say, this is part of the mu'ajiza, or miracle of the Quran. If all the books on earth were destroyed, it is the only book on earth that could be brought back exactly, chapter for chapter, word for word, letter for letter, and even dot for dot.
Yeah.
Nobody could imagine such a thing unless they understand the Quran.
Alhamdulillah, shukla.